my name is Craig Frederick, and I've been asked to share just a bit of my wife Monique's and my stewardship journey. It has been a journey of growth that started some 27 years ago with no real plan other than we recognized that we had some growing to do and were determined to find a church that would not let us simply be faces in the congregation. Abiding Presence has truly turned out to be a blessing on that front. The other thing that helped us along our journey has been our definition or understanding of stewardship. It is actually a rather antiquated understanding, but I think that it has helped us grow and will shed some light on what stewardship has come to mean to us. When I was in elementary school, I was completely enamored with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I probably read the entire set 5 times before I entered high school. One of the important kingdoms in the story was the realm of Gondor, a kingdom that had been ruled for 26 generations by a line of stewards, whose mission was to protect, grow, and be in charge of the kingdom until the rightful heir to the throne returned. Somewhere along the line, I connected this medieval concept of a steward with stewardship in the church. Once I made this connection, the annual stewardship drive took on a whole new meaning, something much deeper and compelling than the pledge drive we might have considered it to be in our younger years. If we were truly to be stewards in the old sense of the word, Monique and I realized that we need to pay attention to the needs of the church and support in whatever ways we could. While we realized we didn't have to do it alone, we are all stewards, we went ahead and evaluated our situation and decided that we could in fact do more. Over the years, this has meant incremental increases in our financial places, but also increases in our involvement in other ways. As many others in the congregation have, Monique and I have been able to use our time and unique talents to be stewards in the growth of the congregation. One of the things we did recently was host one of the Fed and Forgiven small groups that focused on the Lutheran understanding of communion. It was a very interesting and enlightening 5 weeks, but none more so for us than our final week, where the big idea was that we should become what we are given, meaning that with the presence of Christ we receive in communion, that each of us and all of us together become Christ to the world. With this idea in mind, it doesn't take much to rephrase the old inspirational acronym WWJD, or what would Jesus do, to read, what would you do if you were Jesus? Or at least, what would you do as his steward, evaluating the needs of his church and providing what you can of your blessings of time, talent, and money to help fill those needs. As we enter our Abiding Presence stewardship season, Monique and I will once again be evaluating our situation with the intent of being old-fashioned stewards. We will be balancing our understanding of the needs of the church with what we have to offer of our blessings and prosperity, and will be doing our best to become what we have received. Thank you, and God bless.